What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy E.T. That's right, yours truly. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Evan, what's up, man?
Top 10, I got a top 10. Got my motivation high for my top 10. Gotta learn from the wise women and men. All my life, like 9 to 9. For my top 10, top 10, 9 to 9. This one's for my top 10.
Need motivation?
Watch the top 10 on Believe Nation.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something greater inside you as well. You are a genius. So get ready to not be outworked, fight for your breakthroughs, and break your bad habits with Eric Thomas and my take on his top 10 rules to success, volume 10, to give you the belief, confidence, and motivation that you need. Okay, let's kick it off with rule #1. Do not be outworked.
So I'm working with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm talking about, I've been getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm putting videos out. I'm doing my thing. I never forget, y'all. I never forget. So I looked at the best of the best motivational speakers. And I told y'all what I saw, right? And so one time we ordered one of the top motivational speakers. We ordered some of his content. Like I'm studying my competition. My man, I'm talking about, he fire. He one of the best of the best. But I called my man. I wanted to get one of his DVD series, one of the CDs. How long do you think it took for me to pay for it? And then how long you think it took to come? How long? Well, don't say forever. Give me a time frame. A month. Yep, 3 weeks to a month. I study my competition. I'm like, that. Oh, my man, fire. My man, fire. My man, oh, fire. My man, oh, his use of word. Oh, my man, his presence. Oh, this is phenomenal. But when I studied all of them, it take 3 weeks to a month to get their stuff. I said, bingo, I got them. I'm going to go on YouTube and give my stuff away. Because guess what? If you're going through a divorce, you ain't got 3 weeks to wait on no doggone video. If your mama got cancer or you got cancer, you ain't got 3 weeks to a month to wait for your video. So I'm saying they better than me, but they will not outwork me. I will get up every day and put some on. Anybody ever been on YouTube and you saw some of my stuff on YouTube? Just raise your hand. You ever saw my stuff? Did you see my stuff come on at 10 o'clock in the morning? Come on, be real. You ever see my stuff come on at 8 o'clock in the morning? No, my stuff come when? 3 o'clock in the doggone morning. I'm doing it every day at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling y'all. The breakthrough, I'm gonna break these boys. Why? Because where they come from, they couldn't get up at 3 o'clock in the morning if they wanted to. They smarter than me. They come from privilege. They got the language, they got the code, they got the rules, they grew up in it, but they will not get up earlier than me. They will not put out more content than me. Beast mode, 1, 2, 3, beast mode, 1, 2, 3, beast mode, 1, 2, 3, beast mode. I beast mode my way to #1. I beast mode my way to #1.
Rule #2, man up.
I'm talking to the creator at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I ain't where I want to be. And I'm like, God, I ain't where I want to be. And he was like, you stop being a victim. I said, what you mean a victim? Well, it ain't my fault my mom got pregnant at 17. It ain't my fault my daddy wasn't there. It ain't my fault they couldn't get along. It ain't my fault. He said, boy, you grown. You ain't 10 no more. The decisions you make right now is up to you. You crying about something that happened to you when you was a kid. You ain't even no kid no more. You a grown man. Take full ownership. The stupid stuff you doing, your parents didn't make you play no video games. And what you crying about? So what, your daddy wasn't there? Your mama ended up getting married. What you crying about? He went to work every day. He never beat you. He never abused you. Your mama did the best she knew how to do. What you crying about? You grew up in a house. What you crying about? You was never sexually assaulted. What you crying about? Till somebody beat your butt because you did something you wasn't supposed to do? What you crying about? Nobody just came home and started whipping you. Man up. Principle #2, man up, stop crying.
Rule #3, wanted bad enough.
When you want to succeed, as bad as you want to breathe, young man, then you will be successful in any area of your life. And so listen to me very closely. I say this to you. I never said when you want to succeed as bad as you want to eat. Because you can go 21 days, maybe 30, if you're Gandhi or Gandhi's mother without eating. Fast, you can fast for 30 days. I never said when you want to succeed as bad as you want water, because you can go about 3 days or so without it. I said when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, you probably only got a minute or so. Then you'll be successful.
Rule number 4, fight for your breakthrough.
So everybody always asks me, E.T., what was it like being homeless? I don't remember. What was it like eating out of trash cans? I don't remember. I ain't on that. Let me tell y'all the hardest part of my life. The hardest part of my life was not being homeless. I ain't had no dreams or no goals. I didn't want nothing. Eating out of trash cans wasn't the hardest thing I've ever done. The hardest thing I ever did was get my GED, go to college, study every doggone day and still fail. That's hard. That's hard. When you writing a paper for 3-4 weeks, you turn it in and you still get a 2.0. That's hard. It's hard when you're in a library and you studying and you reading and you take the test and you get a 55. That's hard. So what I want you to understand about a breakthrough is that 90% is work, but the last 10%, that's fight. Listen to me. You don't get a breakthrough by working. You get a breakthrough when you fight. And I had to fight. I had to stay up all night.
Also, if you want to have more confidence, check out my 254 series. They're free. The links to join are in the description below.
Freshman year in college, me and my boys start like this, like Christian, like organization. Get that goal, get that dream. And I'm just been telling you, drive it and drive it and drive it and drive it. What I've been talking about is consistency. I have boundaries.
Rule number 5, break your bad habits.
I'm asking you to do me a favor. Whatever your favorite TV programs are, don't watch them, because that's why you are where you are right now. Whatever they are, don't watch. Call your homie and say, I know we cool, but just give me 30 days. I just need 30 days by myself. But every Sunday let's break that tradition, because we both broke and we've been doing that for 15 years. Let's stop doing that on Sundays. I'm just saying for real, like it ain't working.
Rule number 6, take care of yourself first.
So the first thing I want you to do for real, I need you to take care of yourself. And the way we burn out is that we put everybody else first. And then what happens is the plane is crashing. This is teachers, I love us. The plane is crashing and we're putting the oxygen tank on everybody else. And they're taking it and taking theirs. Like, so they're sucking theirs and they have yours. And I need you to do me a favor. Number 1, when you leave today, I need you to take care of yourself. Right? And I need you to know that if you don't take care of every single thing, some kind of way will be taken care of. But if you burn out, we already lost.
Rule number 7, master your craft.
I will get to a place in my life that when you ask me, E.T., what do you do professionally? I will tell you that I energize. I am a performance enhancer. I'm the juice. You walk in you come in my room down and out. When you leave, you ready to run through a wall. It took me years to be able to say one word or one phrase to get people to understand. I develop people personally and professionally. I used to say I have a problem being linear. It takes me too long to say, well, one person, because I would be like, whoa, that's deep. Somebody would ask my man a question, 10 seconds, he would answer it. They would ask me, I'd be like a minute and 15, like, I can't get it. I'm trying to narrow this thing down. And somebody came up to me and was like, what's going on, E? I was like, yo, I'm struggling with it. Oh, okay, let's go through some exercises. I can help you. I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm a whole lot better. Let me give you an example. Somebody said, E, in your conference, you're charging $2,000 when you come to Phoenix. Like, I'm thinking about doing day 2, but it's $2,000, bro. Like, what's the difference between day 1 and day 2? I was like, in day 2, we're going to customize. He was like, customize? I was like, yeah, call me Tony Starks. I said, see, Superman, whether he got on an outfit or not, he's still Superman. He was born with natural abilities. You weren't born to execute. You're not Superman, but I'm Tony Starks. I'll make a suit that will make you a super executor. And then for those of you who really know Tony Starks, he just didn't make himself a suit. He made Spider-Man a suit. And I'll be your Alfred, Batman. You are a normal person. But I'll make your suit, your car, he's like, yo, where do I sign up, E? I'm all over the place. I need that customized. I was like, I got you. Boom, I know how to say it in a way now where it's simplified and somebody can understand it in 30 seconds.
Rule number 8, become a beast.
Mike Tyson won before he fought. You don't win a fight when you fight. You win, if you're a beast, you win the fight before the fight. So go back to your homes and I want you to go on your little machines and put Mike Tyson. And you will watch Mike Tyson. I'm talking about, for real, when you hear the word Iron Mike Tyson, you think my man coming out 6'2", 250 pounds. Mike Tyson come out, my man about 5'10", 5'11". He looking up to dudes like, what? And when Mike look at them in their face, Mike look at him like, I swear you don't want none of this. I swear, I promise you, when the bell ring, when I hit you once, you just better fall. Because if you do not fall, I promise you, you will feel pain like you have never felt before. My man wasn't 6'8". My man wasn't tall, he wasn't big, but my man was a beast. And when they would go ding, 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 Mike bop, bop, and boom, they fall. Go back and watch it. Like I used to be pissed. Me and my boys paid $50. We paid $50. We got the snacks. We got the wings. We ready for the fight, y'all. I'm keeping it 100. I ain't playing. Ask somebody older than you. I'm talking about we go like, oh, the fight about to come on. 25, get your, all right. Go grab the wing. We go grab the wings and come back. My boy like, it's over. I'm like, you lying, bro. You know how long it took me to make that $50 at the Olive Garden on tips, bro? you lying, bro. It's over. It's like, it's over, E. Soon as they hit the bell, Mike came out, boom, boom, boom. Over, done. So what I need y'all to do, man, imano, man to man, I need y'all to, first week y'all come out, I need y'all to come out so doggone strong that when teams come on the field, come on. Don't just say it, lock the gate. Don't just say it. Don't just say it, sound cute, you wearing a t-shirt. Don't just say it, lock that joke for real. Get to the point this season that when they come out on the field, they're like, we don't even want none of this.
Rule number 9, find your gift.
And finally at 16, I left home. Ran away from home, of course, left school. And I remember going to church. I didn't grow up in church. I started going to church. And I remember the pastor said to me, young man, if you have any dreams, any goals, if you don't want to go to jail, if you don't want to die at an early age, you have to get your GED and go to college. Now listen to me very closely. My grandma had 14 kids. Out of the 14, only 3 finished high school and nobody went to college. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. Culturally, college is not important. Why? It does not make sense to go to college. Whether you finish high school or not, you're only gonna land up at the plant, Ford, GM, or Chrysler. So culturally, I never took school serious. And so this man said to me when I was probably 17 years old, look, every single week, did you get your GED? And I would say, no, I didn't get my GED. He'd ask me the next week, did you get your GED? As soon as you get your GED, I'm sending you out of Detroit, I'm sending you to college. I said, sir, no disrespect, but my family does not do college. My mama barely finished high school. She got pregnant with me her senior year in high school. My grandma didn't go to school. My uncles didn't fit. We don't do school. He said, I don't care what your family does or does not do. You have a gift. You have an anointing on your life, young man.
And rule number 10, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is take action.
All of you are going to get the information, but some of you aren't going to do anything with it. Somebody's sitting in this room, just like I sat in the room as a high school dropout. I got my GED. I went to Huntsville, Alabama. I went to Oakwood College. And that man got up and he spoke. And when he spoke, it changed my life, not because of his words, but because of his words and who I was at the time. I was ready. There were other people sitting in there. I'm telling you, listen to me, y'all. This is crazy. If you go back to my college in 1989, I was already a year behind. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree, and I was definitely not the most likely to succeed. But when you put down the Hall of Famers of the people that went to the school, you got to include me. Listen to me very closely. You got to hear what I'm telling you. I had come from sleeping on the streets in abandoned buildings, eating out of trash cans. I had gone as a high school dropout who got his GED. So we were all in the same room. Some of us didn't want to be there. Some of us did. But the way I took the information, the way I processed the information took me from what, listen to me. I was getting this information as a high school dropout, but I was getting it and I was doing something with it. Other people were getting it and it was like, that wasn't that deep. Or it's deep, but I'll apply it later. I'm telling you that as much as Ignite the Dream is going to ignite your dream, some of y'all it ain't going to ignite your dream, and there's nothing wrong with the message, it's something wrong with you. And so some of y'all gonna walk out of here, I promise you, on everything I love. You're gonna walk out of this place, and a year from today, you're gonna wake up like Tob and not even believe what happened to your life. There are those of you right now, you at rock bottom. You spent your last dollar to get to this place. Like you are at a crossroad, and if you take this information and you do something with it, it's gonna change your life forever.
Now we've got a special bonus clip on how to always give 120% that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before that, it's time for the 3-point landing questions. Let's go from just watching a video to taking action. Here we go. Question number 1, what's the biggest bad habit that you need to break? Number 2, where do you need to take better care of yourself? And number 3, what do you just need to take action on? And if you like this video and you're gonna take immediate action after watching it, give me a #believe down in the comments as well.
You don't necessarily need better skills per se. That's not what you need. But what some of you need is to go from 70% to 120%. Some of you need to go from 80% to 120%. And listen to me, I understand. I just left Florida. I won't say the city or the school. And I did a program all day, and I did something for parents. Of the 2,500 kids that go to school, only about 50 parents showed up. And some of them were married, so it wasn't even just 50, right? But it didn't bother me because I said to myself, listen to me very closely. The reason why I'm giving 120 is because your daddy's not in your life. The reason why I'm giving 120 is because your father's in prison. The reason why I'm giving 120 is because your mom is working 2 jobs. The reason why I'm giving 120 is because your grandma is raising you. The reason why I'm giving 120 is because you live in a community where education is not valued. So I don't care what you do academically, when you leave here, you can't go and get credit for getting A's. That in your neighborhood, in your community, nobody affirms you for reading at a certain level. Nobody affirms you for doing well on your ACT or your SAT. Where you come from, education is not affirmed. So even if you are a scholar, you have to keep it to yourself. You have to suppress it. So the reason why I give 120 is because your daddy's not there to give 80, and your mama's too tired to give 100, and your grandma is washed out, so she's giving 50. So I don't just want to be an educator. I don't want to just change the trajectory of their lives. I want to do it as bad as I want to breathe.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.